will get my freedom. Whoever wrote this note is fully aware of the COI's intentions, and they are not good. If I were a betting man, this is a note left by the last person on the submarine, most likely another prisoner from Eden. That also checks out with the tone of the entries you can find on the database. For example, they say, quote, "If they send you down in the iron lung, they don't give a f if you come back, or if this sub comes back." It's very similar in tone and writing style to the note on the floor, so the person writing both the note and the entries are almost certainly the same person. Though that does come with a little bit of a head scratcher, like, did the COI just not clean up the sub after him and just straight up throw in the next prisoner without even checking to see if the last guy did anything to the sub or left anything behind? I mean, hey, I guess it does kind of make sense with the brutal efficiency they seem to be going for. This is most likely because, before, they did care about the submarines, but lost a lot of resources by designing them for long-term use. This is proven by one of the log entries you can read about a different sub called the SM-8. Here, we discovered that the SM-8 was a submarine designed for multiple missions, but that it was torn apart by the monsters within the Blood Ocean. The previous convict eventually discovered this and then informed COI about its fate, but no one was surprised or even cared. Brutal, man. But did you catch that? He's told people about the sub being torn apart. He told people about it. That means that he communicated with COI about what happened in the Blood Ocean, which is a pretty big deal. Why? Well, while you might think that any sort of debrief might have just happened over an intercom or something, the communication systems don't work at the bottom of the Blood Oceans.
We're starting to lose radio signal.
That also lines up with the fact that all of the information you're pulling from on the submarine is from a, quote, local database, meaning that there's no network connecting the data collected on the Iron Lung to its headquarters. The only way for that information to get back to COI is by resurfacing the Iron Lung, so any conversation between the COI and the last convict on board the sub had to happen in person. So perhaps he didn't manage to escape after their last voyage. Or, like, maybe he was executed like he mentioned in the note? But again, the note says that he will take his last breath at the bottom of the ocean, so he escaped while under the surface? It's very confusing and it's not quite lining up, right? And something else I can't quite shake is the fact that this previous prisoner pilot resurfaced at least once, perhaps multiple times. But the player can barely make it an hour before this entire submarine falls apart?